Is that your street?
It's part of the city.
Is that your pavement?
It's the city's.
Or is just that your stone?
It's the city's.
Okay,
So
the city,
why
okay, and the
don't you
brick.
wanna go?
Who runs the city? Who owns the pavement? I want to talk to whoever owns the road.
Entitled people are some of the most annoying people there are, and they are everywhere. But what happens when they turn annoyance into crime? Here are 3 times entitled people realized they were going to jail. Starting with Alexandria, a woman who refused to leave her father's car, so he had no other option but to call the police.
You're waiting on him to what?
To get out of the building? To come drive the car? He just parked us here, so I don't know.
Yeah, but you know he doesn't have to drive you anywhere. But it's his car. He doesn't have to take you anywhere if he doesn't want to.
I understand. Well, he already took me here, so I'm in the car. And I'd like to, go back to my house whenever he's ready, basically. So I'm just sitting in the car.
Okay, but do you realize that if he doesn't want to take you, you have to get out because it's his car, it's his property?
I don't think so. I think
No,
because
I'm letting you know that that's how that works.
Okay, well, I'm gonna be sitting here. So, whenever he's ready.
But he doesn't want to drive. You don't want to drive her home?
No, I do not.
I think he might be having some sort of early dementia or something, but he is not acting like himself. We were just gonna go to Starbucks, and then he said that he had to go, and I can't remember if he said he needed to take a package somewhere.
He had me bring her down here. I got her a couple of gift cards because she doesn't have a job.
He did. He just got me a gift
She's
card.
supposed to be in a rehab facility, but somehow managed to get kicked out of it and showed up back at the apartment. So I felt sorry for her, my mistake. Gave her more money, gave her more things to do, took her here so she could get food. Not only did she not get food, she refused to get out of the car, and now she refuses to get out of it at all.
I'm just trying to spend the day with
I'm
him.
sorry,
Or
officer, I know this is crazy,
go out
but
and run errands. We're just trying to run errands.
You said she was evicted from the apartment. Does she not? So that's not where she lives anymore?
I still live there.
She is in the process of eviction. I don't think
Okay.
they've got a final order for it yet.
Okay.
So she can still be there. But
It doesn't really matter either way. Where I live normally. I'm not trying to live in this car. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, but you're not trying to get out of this car.
Correct,
Which right
not
now
right
you're
now.
breaking the law because it's not your car. So you're trespassing.
So I go on Ubers. I go
Okay.
on Ubers
With
or
the permission of the person. He does not want you in his car. You're trespassing in
no,
his
I'm not.
Okay, so we can play this game, but you're gonna get arrested. I mean, that's literally how it's gonna be. Or you could just step out of the car. Like, I'm not trying to be mean to you, but I'm trying to explain something to you, and you're not really willing to listen.
You explained it to me, but I would like to shut my door down.
I'm not doing that. It's not your door. It's not your car.
Okay, I'll just ignore that then.
The sense of entitlement in this girl is unlike any other we've seen. She even dares to say her father may have dementia just because he wasn't willing to put up with her anymore. She then starts asking for a court order to sign off on her moving out of the car and has the audacity to ask the officer what policing is.
I'm being held against my will.
Great, get out of the car.
No, I'm being held against my will. Please leave.
No. So these are the options. You can get out of the car. You can leave on your own accord. You can walk away, or you're going to end up going with us.
Get a judge or something. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. Get a judge and a jury and take me to trial. Like, I don't really understand.
So
Mail me some papers. I mean, I don't know. Like,
would you like to do?
whatever the charges are. Like, let me know.
Well, right now
Are you gonna
the
give me a
charges
ticket?
are
Why don't you just give me a ticket?
Well, we could give you, but you have to get out of the car. That's the problem. So the main
Or a
problem-
verbal warning? Be like, hey, please don't sit in people's cars again if they don't want you in them.
So that we've tried that. We're trying to get you out.
No, you didn't. But anyway,
So-
my dad is obviously like demented and he's got like an issue that I can't diagnose, right? I don't know what to do
Are
because
you still
he's
staying
getting
at
older.
Lily?
Yes, in fact, we live at the same building.
Okay.
I am his caretaker. So,
You're his caretaker?
yes, I am.
Fine.
And you know what?
And how do you care for him?
I take care of him.
How?
I take care of him.
You work?
Yes, I do. I work a lot. I do things. It doesn't matter. What do?
You sound a lot like my brother used to sound before he burned my mom's house down.
What do? You just like police stuff? What is that? What is policing?
That is literally my job. I'm a supervisor. But here's the issue. Your father is wanting you out of the car. He's willing to press charges. Therefore, you're going to end up going with us because you're refusing to get out of the car. I literally cannot be nicer to you.
Her behavior so far would have enraged anyone, but surprisingly, the officers have a really high tolerance with it, and when they tell her it's not her car, she proceeds to ask them absurd questions such as who owns the street. She even refuses to give her name.
Is that your street?
It's part of the city.
Is that your pavement?
It's the cities.
Or is just that your stone?
It's the cities.
Okay,
So
the city.
why
Okay, and the
don't you wanna
brick.
go?
Who runs the city? Who owns the pavement? I want to talk to whoever owns the road.
Who do you think that would be?
I don't know. I think you would have to try to get in contact with them or something.
I don't have to do anything.
I don't know. Talk to the bank that rents out that pavement. I don't know what to tell you. Call someone. But it'd be really cool if you would just let me shut the door. I'm not a dog dying in a hot car, okay?
You go by Alex Alexandria, or you go by?
What am I called?
No, what do you go by? Do you like to be called Alex Alexandria?
I don't like to be called at all.
You know what?
I don't like to be called at all.
Fed up with Alexandria's behavior, the cops resort to dragging her out of the car.
Things are going to go not your way in a minute.
I don't have them.
And I would prefer them not go down that way. Yeah, but they're going to get worse. They're going to get worse. Because what's going to end up happening is you're going to get forcefully taken out of the car, and I don't want to do that. Because I don't want us to get hurt, and I don't want you to get hurt. So I really would like you to get out of the car so that we don't have to force you to get out of the car, or that force doesn't have to be used.
Defiance.
That's your choice.
Defiance.
So you understand the risk that you're taking with this, right? Okay.
No. You're insulting me. What are you doing? No, I'm not going to. Why?
Put your hands behind your back.
No.
You're under arrest.
No.
You're going to be placed
I'm not under
arrest.
arrest.
You
I'm
are.
under cardiac arrest. if anything.
You're
No.
placed under arrest for trespassing and
You
resistance.
can't do that.
We can.
No, you're not going to. You're not going to. Stop. Stop.
I wish we didn't have to.
Stop.
I wish we didn't have
Stop.
to. We tried to work it out with you.
Stop.
For whatever reason, you decided
Stop.
not to.
Stop policing me.
Bye, Alex.
I'm sorry that this is the way that it had to go.
This is not the law.
She thinks she wouldn't be arrested if she just said no, and asks why the police are doing what they are doing. I can't imagine how living with her might have been. In my opinion, the father did the right thing by standing up to his daughter and refusing to enable her anymore. But things now escalate as Alexandria tries to fight the cops off of her.
This isn't lawful. I'm not resisting. No, stop searching me. I have to search. Stop touching me. I have to search. You're molesting me. You're sexually assaulting me.
Stop.
You are sexually
Stop.
assaulting me. No.
She's not.
Yes, she
No, she's
is.
not.
Dad, help me. Please help me. Please help me.
Stop.
Get off me.
Stop.
Get off me.
Stop. Resisting.
Now you're getting a felony.
You have violated the
Get off me. Stop touching me.
Stop resisting.
Stop touching me.
Stop resisting.
Stop touching me. He's mentally ill. Stop touching me. Oh, my arm.
Sit in the
Stop
car.
it.
Sit in the car.
Stop it. Can you please pick up your knife and sit in the car? I don't want to have to help you.
I got it, Sergeant.
Get off me. Stop touching me.
Close the door.
And it doesn't stop here, as Alexandria reaches for the officer's gun, but screams out loud when she's caught and pushed back in the police van.
Stop doing it.
Have a seat.
In the car without us without fighting us.
Sit back. Sit back.
You just sit down. None of this would happen. Get off me. You're creepy as you creeper.
Alexandria was finally charged with trespassing and assault on a police officer, but I'm unsure of the sentence on Alexandria's charges though, and if you thought Alexandria was delusional, that's because you don't know Wyatt Yeager, a TikToker who thought he was too famous to be arrested.
I don't know who I am. Nope.
On March 28, 2022, Sunrise PD received several calls regarding a road rage incident that involved the TikTok star. Officers arrive on scene and took statements from the victim and witnesses who alleged that Yeager had threatened and then hit the victim on the head with a gun.
So what happened?
This dude was parked in the middle of the road, like right at the light.
Okay.
To get back in the car, stop blocking traffic. You literally was at someone else's car, talking to them, banging on their window.
I think they called too.
Yeah, like,
Woman in the car.
I was like,
beating on the window.
I was like, come on, man, get back in the car, go about your day. He goes, oh, fuck you, this and that, I got a gun, all this. I'm like, okay, whatever. He cuts us off right here.
Okay.
Threw the drink at me, so I got out of the truck, obviously. Once I got out, he walks back into his car, he grabs his gun, points it at me. I'm like,
They pointed it in my face.
I turned around just to leave, and right as I turn around, he's whacking in the back of the head.
I saw everything.
Okay.
I have a video. This was after he
After he hit him?
yes, he was chasing them inside the parking lot like a crazy.
As we saw in the victim's testimony, Yeager was the culprit as he was acting violently. Meanwhile, Yeager himself called 911 to complain about the victims as they were threatening him. He told the police that he had just shown them the gun to scare them away.
I just pulled over because somebody tried to kill me in the car.
Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
This truck came up and tried to cut me off, so I pulled over to the next lane, and again, he's trying to swerve into my lane and tries to hit the car. So I stopped the vehicle, and he gets right in front of me. They stopped the car right in front of me, dead stop, so that I almost hit them. And they get out of the car like they're ready to fight. And then I had 4 guys jump out the car and say,
Did they hurt you, sir?
They did not hurt me because I had a gun.
No. Okay, and did you put the gun back in the case, or you still have it in your hand?
I just opened the glove box and I said, do you guys really want to with me right now?
Are you at your house right now?
No.
Okay, where are you? Can I come meet you?
When the lawyer comes home, I will have you.
Yeager then refused to speak to the officers without his lawyer present, but was later found by police, and we can safely say that it didn't go well for him.
Hey, put the car in park. Put the car in park. Let's go. Put it in park. All right. Put both your hands out the window. Put your hands out the window.
I don't know who I am.
Nope.
Get out of the car. Keep your hands up.
I can't take the seatbelt out.
Take your seatbelt off and get out of the car. Do it now. Lay down on the ground.
I know my right.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground or you're going to get tased. Get on the
ground,
you're going to get tased.
Get on the ground. Get on the ground.
Ooh. Next time do what you're told. You won't have that problem.
No Miranda rights.
Hold your hand.
No Miranda rights. Wow. No Miranda rights.
Surprisingly, as we've seen from politicians getting caught, Yeager says, "You don't know who I am," in a bid to be either treated differently or released from his crimes. Funnily enough, the cop said the same thing we all would have and replied, "Nope." But that's not all. He brings up his popularity online again in hopes that he would be let go because according to him, famous people can't get arrested.
Would you mind if we just look through it real quick? Are you allowing us to look through the car or no?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, we're gonna do that then. Lock and open. Where's his keys? It looks like they're gonna end up taking you to jail for the incident that happened with the road rage thing, because they said that there was a gun involved and they described the whole thing and the gun's there and it seems like that's what happened. He said he got hit by a gun. There's a witness, unless you have something else to say about the incident.
I don't hit nobody.
Well, they're saying otherwise and they described the gun and everything and there was somebody else that was watching.
My girlfriend can't be a witness too.
Was she with you?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, we can talk to her when she gets here.
Babe, I'm getting arrested because of those people that cut me off. I pulled the gun out to show them through the window and they all went back in their car. And they're talking about it's just for tonight. I can't go to jail tonight. I have to work. Like,
you are in absolutely no wrong. They should not
I'm telling you.
I'll trust and believe.
Go right out of it. I gotta call my mom. Goodbye. You can't take my phone. You can't take my phone. This is my possession. So now you're gonna be a thief?
You're under arrest. You're not allowed to have the phone, okay?
Wow.
Go back in the car.
Not only did he call the officer a thief for taking his phone away, he also dared asking for video proof of the assault he committed on the victim, as if the bruise on the victim's head from the gun wasn't enough.
I don't think you guys should be talking without me hearing. If it's about my matter.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Yes?
Can you roll down the window?
No. You don't have any right to hear what we're talking about.
You're talking about me, though. You don't see any problem with this. You don't see the problem that somebody with a bright pink car who is famous online gets with on the freeways all the time, and that's why I carry a gun. Show me the video proof where I hit him with a gun.
We don't need video proof.
Yes, you do, because I have several witnesses that will testify against.
Okay, then the court case should get dropped pretty quickly.
You have no proof.
Okay.
You don't even know what gun is the same gun that I hit with if I did. But you want to sit here and act like I'm the criminal?
The amount of entitlement from this dude is absolutely flabbergasting. Then we can see how Yeager's girlfriend arrives on the scene and discusses it with the officers.
You're detaining him for resisting?
No, he pistol whipped somebody with a gun over their head.
Oh, okay, that is the situation that nobody helped him with. I guess he called someone?
He called 911, and then he went all the way back here instead of meeting with us.
Yes, he came home after being attacked by two hillbilly crazy people in a truck.
But he pistol whipped them over the top of their head.
Because they attacked him.
Well, that's why we're going to go back and take a seat.
Okay.
And if he wants to tell us the side of the story, then we'll see where we go from there.
His girlfriend, Miss Usher, shows up and agrees to the fact that Yeager had indeed hit someone with a gun, throwing all her boyfriend's lies to the trash.
Okay. So what are you trying to do so for? Just like defend the hillbillies who got punched in the face with a gun?
Well, if they got pistol whipped with a gun, then they're victims.
Okay.
Yes, we are going to...
And he's a victim of being attacked while driving. They were speeding in front of him. So you guys not aware of like the full story?
We heard that there was some kind of a road rage incident that started it, but...
I was aware that like multiple people hung up on his call when trying to call for assistance from these crazy drivers.
I called him myself, actually.
Oh yeah, we heard you on the phone trying to like find his home to just like show up. Wonderful.
Well, to talk to him about what happened.
Okay. So I'll just follow you guys and see you there. Thank you.
Yeager was finally arrested on charges of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, battery on a police officer, and resisting arrest without violence. Yeager was, however, released on bond the next day. Talking about entitled people and their obsession with money, this one tried to actually bribe the police and get away with her crime, as if throwing a tantrum and making it difficult for the officer wasn't enough. This is Kelly, who on November 11th, 2022, crashed her car and tried to get away with it. Officers arrived on the scene of the accident and started their investigation.
Ma'am, how are you?
I'm been better.
I understand. Put your cigarette out for me, please.
Oh. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Put your cigarette out for me.
Okay.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. So you explain to me what happened?
The sun was in my eyes, and I was blinded, and I hit somebody, and I pulled over, and I'm so sorry.
No, that's okay. That's all right. So was you right here at Main and Green?
Yes, I was. I was coming up this way.
So you were going back west?
Yeah, I live on Eunice,
Okay.
and I was just going home.
Yes, ma'am. You got your license, insurance, and registration?
I sure do.
Kelly's behavior seemed strange, almost like she was trying to hide something from the officer. The officer then talks to the victims to get the story right about the crash.
Northbound, is that correct?
No.
Okay. And as you started to cross the intersection, she ran the stop sign to hit you? Is that your recollection of things? Because that's what the witness was saying. Okay. All right. Do you remember
She
about...
hit me in the back, so that's pretty much...
Yeah. Do you remember about where you was within the intersection? That spot? Okay. All right, Kelly. Let me ask you something, okay? Have you consumed any intoxicating beverages today or drugs?
No, I've not.
None? Not
I
even?
had a glass of wine at lunch, but that was hours ago. I am completely fine. I really couldn't see the sun was in my eyes. I'm so sorry.
Kelly has told the officer she has had just one glass of wine hours ago, and she blamed the sunlight in her eyes for the crash. But her story doesn't fit, as Kelly reeked of alcohol, and when she was confronted with this information, Kelly had a panic attack.
I have a very familiar name. I've had a lot of trouble with police officers.
No, you're fine.
The lady who killed her grandkid with fentanyl, has the same name, so I get a lot of like confusion with that, and like it gives me anxiety. I'm very sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Let me go put this up, and I'll go finish explaining to you. Okay?
Okay.
Listen to me, okay? I need you to be honest with me, okay? I can smell the odor of an intoxicating beverage coming from your person.
I had a glass of wine at lunch. I did.
Okay. Have you consumed any other intoxicating beverages since noon?
No.
None?
No.
Well,
sir,
how much?
I'm totally fine. I'm very, very sorry.
Kelly, listen to me. Slow down for me, okay? Slow down. Take a deep breath. We'll get through it, okay? I promise. We're going to get through it.
Kelly tells the officer she's anxious about the fact that she and a criminal well known to police share the same name, though it's a weak attempt at trying to make the officer think she's innocent and let her go. The officer then proceeds to make her perform several field sobriety tests, but seeing her, he still isn't convinced it's safe for her to drive.
Do you feel as though that you're safe to be operating a motor vehicle out on the roadways with motoring public? Would you feel safe having your family in the vehicle with you?
Yes, I do. I do. I'm very, like I said, I'm very sorry. The sun was in my eyes, and I could not see, and I'm so sorry. I never want to hurt anybody.
No, it's okay.
I mean, in any way.
All right, Kelly, let me ask you this, okay? Do you feel the effects of any intoxicating beverage you consume?
No, I do not. I mean...
Okay, let me ask you this. Have you used any marijuana?
No.
Okay. Have you used any fentanyl?
Oh, hell no.
Okay, heroin?
No.
Okay, meth?
No.
Okay. I ask those things because...
Sir, I work at the Boys and Girls Club. I make dinner and snack every day for 100 kids and dinner for... I was feeling sick to my stomach today. I have not called in over a year, and I kind of played a little bit of hooky from work and went to lunch with my friend, and I was feeling guilty about it. I mean, to be honest, but I make dinner every night for 50 kids. That's what I do for a living.
My concern is your level of impairment.
I felt okay. I wasn't trying to. I'm very, very sorry.
What time did you leave? What time did you go to Trinity's? Do you remember?
1 o'clock. And then I sat there and I chatted and I was there for a good 2 hours. To be honest, I mean, I'm very. In no way was I trying to.
And during a 2 hour period, did you consume more than that one glass?
No,
what did you drink after that?
Nothing. I've only had water.
And if that wasn't enough, amidst trying to act like the victim, her entitlement shows when she actually tries to bribe the cop. And another interesting thing is that it looks like Kelly can turn her anxiety and panic attacks on and off like a switch.
Can I take a breathalyzer?
Yes, ma'am. We will give you a breathalyzer. I will give you the option.
I feel like it's not...
I'll give you the option to take a breathalyzer. Yes, ma'am.
If it's below 0.08, can I go?
No, ma'am. No, I won't be able to release you. That'll be up to a judge.
But if it's under the...
In the state of New Mexico, that is per se at 0.08, okay? But the way... At the end of the day, you were impaired operating a motor vehicle. Okay? 0.08 is the legal limit. Understand that.
I do, but I mean, I admit to having a glass of wine at lunch, and I'm trying to be honest and be a good person. I mean,
I'm not saying you're not a good person, Kelly. I'm not. I'm not here to judge you.
Yeah, that's not
anybody's judgment. I mean,
but
that's not my job. Okay, my job is to investigate what has happened. Okay, and what I see.
Please, just can you just take?
Kelly,
can I just go home, please?
No. Okay. So now we're going down a road that could result in more charges if you get to the point where you're bribing me. So let's not do that.
I'm not bribing you.
So let's not go there. Okay.
Can you call Jared Flores? I mean, can something happen? I mean,
who's Jared Flores? Do you want to leave these in your car?
Please,
do you want to take them with you?
Like my kids are at home, please. Please, do not. Please don't do this.
Listen to me. Do you want to take your phone?
I'm literally trying my best.
Do you want to take your phone?
I am doing my best here, sir.
Kelly, don't make it worse. Just cooperate with me, okay? Do you want to take your phone?
I'm not trying to not cooperate.
I know.
Like,
I know.
please don't arrest me.
All right.
Please, please, sir.
Do you want to take your phone?
Please, sir. Like, I don't.
Kelly, do you want to take your phone?
Drunk, demanding, and entitled. The perfect words to describe Kelly as she begs the officer to let her go as she is a good person and doesn't deserve to be punished. And in the middle of her second panic attack, she even has the audacity to ask the cop what he would have done had it been his family member in her position.
Breathe for me. Breathe for me. Breathe. Let me go put your cell phone in my car, okay? I'll let you.
Please don't take my cell phone. Please don't.
You're gonna need it though.
May I make a call?
Yeah, I can't let you call nobody right now, but you're gonna need your phone. Do you not want it? You understand that, right?
I'm trying.
That's up to a judge.
I'm trying to understand. What would you do?
Oh,
What would
absolutely
you do?
not, ma'am. I cannot.
What would you have your wife do?
I cannot give you my personal opinion.
Oh,
That would be extremely unprofessional of me. If I give you my
considering your public servant. Okay.
yes, ma'am,
anyways,
that would be very unprofessional of me.
But what I'm saying to you is that what would you advise your mother to do? What would you advise your sister to do?
I can't do hypotheticals, Kelly. I'm sorry. When you sign for a driver's license, okay, when you get your driver's license, you say, okay, all right, I understand that I will not operate a motor vehicle under the influence of intoxicating liquor or drug, okay? Well, whenever...
Yes.
What happened, Kelly? I asked you not to text people.
Can I just have my mom pick up my kids? I can't say come get my kids.
I will allow you to make phone calls whenever you get to the jail. With me being here by myself, I cannot allow you to make phone calls or texts.
Okay.
Please.
Okay.
We find it interesting that Kelly was having a huge panic attack until her mom called, and then her whole demeanor changed to an entitled daughter who is certainly not at fault. It's almost as if she had been faking it. Down at the station, Kelly takes a breathalyzer test, which doesn't go as well as she thought it would.
It doesn't matter what happens. This still happens.
No, ma'am, you have to read it.
Okay, but you're telling me it doesn't matter what, like if I blow or it doesn't. This is still like a thing.
Let me read it to you, okay?
Okay.
Investigation. There's no Miranda.
Investigation.
There's no Miranda
You also
required.
basically said that I passed the sobriety test because you didn't check that. So I passed the sobriety test.
There's no pass or fail.
They're kind of. Then why give them?
Keep going.
You gotta blow hard.
Blow hard.
Tell tones.
Keep going.
It's gotta make a tone.
I'm trying. I'm a smoker. I'm trying.
Blow out.
Here, take your piece off and then turn it around.
Okay.
Yeah, turn your piece around.
I know.
There you go. There you go.
I'm.
There you go. Nah, I shouldn't
I'm
work.
not.
No, you're fine.
blow
Go ahead,
hard.
Kelly. Go hard.
Whatever you want me
It'll
to
should
do.
tone. No, you're fine. There you go. Blow. No, keep blowing. You gotta blow till his tone stops. Blow hard. Blow hard.
Keep blowing.
No. Blow forcefully like you're blowing up a balloon. One big breath and blow.
Take a deep breath.
And blow. Alright, you're gonna have to give one more breath sample, okay, Kelly?
That's no way that's possible.
It's possible.
0.14,
Drawing an air
whatever.
blank.
I'm literally standing here.
Gotta blow hard and it's not toning yet. There you go. There you go. No.
Try it again. Deep breath.
I'm sorry. I'm trying. I'm literally.
Okay,
I'm
let's
trying.
try it again.
Alright, you're doing fine. Deep breath and blow. When it starts to tone, just keep going until it stops toning. You did a great job the first time. So you didn't provide us a sufficient enough sample, so it's just gonna automatically blank out and then that'll be the end of it.
So it's like mad at me? Or
No,
am I in
it's
trouble?
not.
Or
No, you're not in
I
trouble.
don't. Okay.
No, you're not.
I'm like, I'm not trying to.
Okay, come
I'm
on.
not trying to be.
Let's go back in here and I'll explain this to you again, okay? Come on, Kelly.
Okay, I'm not
Let's go
trying to
in
be
here.
in trouble. I'm not trying to
No,
not
you're fine.
comply.
Kelly says she's a smoker while having an issue blowing hard into the breathalyzer as she tries to blow a lower score. Despite her attempts, she still blew a 0.14%. To everyone's surprise, she then goes from a damsel in distress who has panic attacks to a wannabe lawyer who thinks she can talk herself out of a DUI as she argues with the cop.
Do you want a blood test or it's entirely up to you?
I don't even know what my options are at this point. Like,
You have the right to request a blood test. I
You're
gave
telling
you.
me you don't know anything about the
Okay.
laws, but yeah, you're a cop. I mean,
I can't.
it's very
You're
confusing.
asking for legal advice from me, and I can't give you legal
No, I'm
advice.
asking the laws. What's the actual law say?
You gave a breast sample. You
But
you
the
complied
second
with
one didn't go through, so it didn't. That's not actually compliant.
Okay,
That's
thanks,
actually
buddy.
not legit then, because the second one didn't go through. Correct?
Kelly, will you
Yes
listen?
or no?
I don't do yes and no's. It's not how I work.
I mean, so you don't have an answer.
Listen to me. You gave a breast sample, correct?
I'm trying here is what I'm telling you.
No, you did give a breast sample.
Yes, but you needed the second one. Had to have the second one.
The machine said it was insufficient. I can't
So
backdate the machine.
so the
I
Marine
can't
said-
do anything that I already
The machine said all of it was insufficient?
No. It's just the second sample. Okay?
No, you didn't. I actually read them myself and then asked you, and
then-
you literally tried to dodge the question at all means to answer me. I said, did that say 1.4? And you were like, no. We have to do the second one. We have to do the second one. I saw it
There's
and
a second
told you what it
result
said.
as needed, but
And you
didn't
wouldn't,
provide a
you
sufficient
wouldn't even
sample.
solidify that information to me.
You wouldn't provide a second sample.
I was trying to, and you saw me. I'm
listen.
literally asking questions and trying my best here to help you.
I'm trying to answer them. I don't know how more to answer them. I'm not an attorney. I can't provide legal advice.
I'm not
I've explained to you how that thing works.
I'm asking if it's legit or not. Without a second sample, is it legit or not?
It said insufficient sample.
Without the second sample, is it legit or not?
Don't have an answer for that. I'm not a legal. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know how any of that stuff works. I'm not a lawyer. I'm sorry. I don't have an answer for
I'm asking
that.
you to be a lawyer. I'm asking you to know the law because that's your job is to
I
enforce
don't
the law. So
have
I'm
an answer
asking
for that.
questions about the law.
Which I cannot provide an answer to because I'm not an attorney. I can't provide legal advice.
Just somebody who enforces the law but doesn't know it.
Can't provide a legal advice.
Her enraging behavior with the officer fortunately ends here as she is finally arrested.
That is completely not okay. That was not explained to me in any kind of detail that made sense.
Okay, let's make it. There you go.
I would like to go to the hospital for my blood test right now.
If you'll let that go, that
I
way I
would
can.
like to go to the hospital for my blood test. That was not at all explained to me. I would like to go to the
Remember,
hospital
watch
for
your
my
head
blood
when you
test.
get in, please, ma'am.
Can I get off? I don't want to move without permission. Super shady. That is totally not
Put
cool.
your license right there.
Totally not cool. Totally not cool. You want to go and zip the zipper so shit doesn't fall out? And
Yeah.
people don't tell me things. Okay,
Okay.
that's cool. I doubt you'd be very happy if somebody did that to your mom. I doubt you'd be very happy if somebody did that to your wife.
Kelly was finally charged with DUI and had her license revoked. If you liked this video, watch this one and don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.